Good afternoon. My name is Federica D'Ambrosio. I am one of the senior traders here at AudaCity Capital. Today we are going to review the account of one of our traders, Lilya. She joined our funded trader program last 14th of July and she reached her first 10% target on the 28th of August. So just slightly more than 1 month for her to reach her first 10%. Now, let's have a look at the details of her performances and of her account. First of all, we can see that the equity line is really nice and upward sloping. We had a few drawbacks during the last month, but what is important to highlight is that basically Lilya never went below the initial account balance, even though she experienced a quite decent drawback here by the end of July. From the stats, we can see that her average daily return was 0.2%, which is quite decent. But in my opinion, what is really worth to mention is that Lilya had an average drawdown of 4.85%, so just below the 5%. We want to remember that in our funded trader program, our traders have a maximum drawdown limit on 10%, and we can see how Lilya kept herself far away from that. Also, what is nice to highlight is that her drawdown levels went below during time. We can see here a peak at 4.59%. The end of July, when we see the first drawback of our account. Then we see another peak around here on the 21st of August with 3.06% of drawdown, and then it's always lower and lower, which is nice and of course worth to mention. Now let's have a look at the details of what Lilya did over this last 1 to 2 months, we can say. Okay, so she took quite a number of trades. She took 467 trades, which is a very important number. And we can see from the profitability bar that most of her trades were profitable. We can see here from the stats that she won the 87% of the long positions she take and the 86% of the short positions she took. And we can have an idea here that she took more long positions than short positions. Now, let's have a look also at the summary to see on which pairs she focused most. Okay, so we can see that she didn't choose 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 pairs she focused in, but we can see that she didn't left any opportunity on the market on the table. So she traded a bit of Aussie pairs, CAD pairs, almost all the euro pairs, as well as all the pound pairs and dollar pairs. She traded a bit of everything, that's fine. We have stats of long and short. We can see the total percentages of her trades. Okay, we can see that the majority of the trades she took was on the cable, so pound US dollar, as well as pound Japanese yen, followed by a lot of positions in the euro dollar. So she mainly focused on the major pairs. That gave her also a good return. 90% of one. We can see here 100% on the pound CAD. So this is quite a good result. 88% on the euro positions she had. She had like a very good rate of winning rate. If we have a look at her history, we can see that first of all, we had quite a long history here. We can see that since the first deposit, when she opened the account with us, she didn't use the maximum lot size available for her. She was starting with the $15,000 account, so she had a maximum risk exposure of 0.5. She didn't go full lots on her position, but she kept using 0.1 as lot size. Let's see. We can see also from the history how the green position definitely are more than the red position, than the position that she lost. She kept over time the same lot size. Let's also see here. Here we can notice something interesting, that basically the losing position she had, she kept them running. Instead, the winning position she had, she used to cut them short several times. So this is something that maybe can be worth mention. But since she took a very high number of trades, eventually, even though the few losses she had were quite heavy, she did manage to overcome the losses. We can see, definitely we can see more green than red on her statement. And here, this is when she hit her target, and this is the profit split of 50% on the 28th of August. Now, I just wanted to highlight something else that maybe can help us understand her strategy, her style of trading. If we have a look at the scatter plot of the duration of her trades, we can see that the majority of Lilya's trades are below 1 day as a duration, and then just few of them are over the second day. So we can definitely say that Lilya is more intraday trader than swing trader. Now, reviewing the account of Lilya, I think that we can definitely state that regardless how many positions you take, if you have a good risk management, if you have a good money management, even if we can see here the average win and average loss does not highlight a fixed risk to reward ratio of at least 1 to 1, we can say that she definitely managed to reach her account, and from her equity line we can see that she really did a good job, and we can see that since last time that she hit her first target, she's keeping doing a good job.